Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel of love. It's a bit noisy outside. Are we going to be able to tolerate it? I think so. Okay, I'm here with a September reading. It seems that I'm putting out the star signs individually as they're coming out about 20 minutes long. Okay, I've got some cards. Let's have a look into an explanation as to what you're looking at. I suggest that you watch the Aries reading. I suggest that you watch all the readings because they're always linked in. Okay, I'm just going to have some coffee. Oh, I feel a little bit unsettled. What's that about? I felt like I couldn't really get into the flow of the Aries reading, so I was hoping that by having a little break, uploading that video and then cracking on with Taurus reading, the energy might feel a bit better, but I feel as if I'm delaying. You're delaying? I am. Okay, let's pick up some cards. We're the Rider-Waite Tarot, like over the other side of the bed. Get over there on the other side of the bed. What's that about? Okay. Okay, I keep going, I keep going, 144 on the counter, is through my mind, what's going on? What's going on? You want to know what's going on in my mind? I was thinking about how it's my day off today and there's no rush and I'm just going to work on readings and I'm going to work on the day as it presents itself to me. I was up nice and early again. The first reading was recorded earlier than yesterday. Actually, no, it was 8:28 today, not 8:38. I think it was yesterday I said 8:38, am I late? Well, it was 8:28 this morning when the camera went on. Okay, these cards are having a good shuffle. Woo! Right, they flipped into two sections. What I can see here is the King of Pentacles. He's not the King, he's the Knight. The Knight of Pentacles, right, let me just rest him here. What do we notice? Notice that he's, it's like he's got moss growing out of his helmet. And he's wearing gloves. He's holding this pentacle. What came across was that pentacle's not that shiny. Okay, he's got a black horse with him that seems to have, I think it's the back, no, it isn't. What's this green on the horse here? Envy is coming through. Green with envy, Taurus. That takes me to the game Buckaroo. Just the colour brown and the pieces for the game Buckaroo. How much can you put on the horse? How much weight until he bucks? Okay, so we have half a deck here. Well, it's not. I say it's about a quarter of a deck. And then we had some other cards that flipped over. The first one is this one. What do we see here? Well, this horse is bucking. That's exactly what Buckaroo does. Goes up onto his hind legs. Okay. And then all the pieces fall off. His helmet looks a little bit sharp. Sharp? Okay. Shark, I was going to say. Shark based. You can see the flames. They're coming from his back or his arm. And then we have this flame coming from his helmet. Still got his armour on. It seems like he's going the other way. So I'd say that all this green here, because he's facing this way, not very shiny. So I feel maybe he drops the coin and he's got this wand now. And he's now facing the other way. So these characters here, look, it's like they're doing a turnaround, a U-turn. Your turn, U-turn. There's a card underneath. Oh wow, if that's not a turnaround, it's the Wheel of Fortune. If you notice, that spells tarot, T-A-R-O-T. It also spells backwards the Torah, without the H, T-O-R-A. The Torah is spiritual knowledge, where the angel is reading the book. The Torah is really you're given the rights to preach. I didn't want to say preach. Teach the teachings of the Torah. Spiritual principles. Now that Sphinx is, you have to solve the riddle before the Sphinx will let you past. Okay. I can give you the answer to the riddle, it's man. There you go. You research what the riddle of the Sphinx is, I'll give you the answer, it's man. Make it easy for you. Okay, it's you. So, there's like a blank book there, isn't there? What's this snake coming down the side here? I feel the snake is going downwards. I wouldn't worry about that snake because Leo and Taurus will take care of that snake. It's like they're actually researching on how to take care of this energy. Interesting. Okay. Let's move on to some orange cards. Oh, that didn't take long for that to come out. You've got prisoner. Now, it was yesterday that I picked up the energy of, if you don't get out of where you are, then you could be trapped. But things are turning around here. Prisoner. Oh, and another one. Super proud. Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're a prisoner. You want to feel super proud of yourself in your life and your achievements and acknowledgements. So if there's a turnaround here, then you're being set free, aren't you? You're getting out of jail. Super proud. I'm singing the song, Superfly Guy, gonna make you mine. I don't even know if they're the words or who that's by. High fly guy, gonna make you mine. Oh, I love the music. Naughty. Mildly rude or indecent, typically because related to sex. Naughty. But nice. Mildly rude or indecent, typically because related to sex. So I felt the horse has bucked here. Okay, he's off. But this is the passionate night. So I feel it comes in with Aries here. Aries reading. Look, he looks a little scared. He's holding on tight. But there's a turnaround here. And we have ugly, involving or likely to involve violence or other unpleasantness. So I feel the naughty but nice life is I feel like it's something he's going to be super proud of. It's an adventurous life, but this prisoner energy comes in with this ugly life here. Involving or likely to involve violence or other unpleasantness. So this is why the wheel has turned. You're being set free. Let's go to the Channel of Love cards. I'm not sure if I'm talking actually to you, Taurus, or whether I'm talking to Aries. This is a masculine energy. Through the veil of illusion. About bloody time. Okay. Oh, I was taken to, as a child, I would get punished if I was to use any swear words, even including the word bloody. But I used to get cocky. Naughty, my mum would say. Well, she would always say I was a rebel. And I used to go to her, bloody's in the Bible, bloody's in the book. If you don't believe me, take a bloody look. I would get a bloody whack for that one. Okay, yes. So, through the veil of illusion. Card number 21. And then we have Mr. Loverman. The answer is you. Mr. Man, Mr. Man. What Mr. Man are you? Are you Mr. Tickle? It's like we don't really want a Mr. Grumpy, do we? I always like for the Little Misses, Little Miss Sunshine. Is there a Little Miss Naughty? I'll be that one as well. So what Mr. Man are you? Let's get some random cards. Oh, there's the King of Wands. I called him the King, didn't I? The Knight of Pentacles I called a King. And we've got the King of Wands here, which is the man that would send out the knight into action. So there's definitely this energy of you taking back control of your life. So through the veil of illusion could indicate that you realise you've been manipulated. Maybe for most of your life. There's no maybe, is there? You've been manipulated. And it's like now you're awake and it's like, I don't have to do this. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Right, okay, let's have a look at the random cards. Best friend. You're my best friend. Be your own best friend. First and foremost, marriage. That's interesting because I felt the energy of, I thought I married my best friend, but it got extremely ugly. So if it's ugly, involving or likely to involve violence or other unpleasantness, that's definitely not a best friend energy. That's not a good marriage energy. And I wanted to add in something about as soon as there is physical, emotional, mental abuse, contract is done. That means your karmic, once it gets to that stage where it's ugly, then you need to get out of there, really, because that contract is void. And then we have envy. Envious of others and maybe how others live, where you actually realise you're in control of your own direction. And we have greed. Well, there is the energy of choosing money here, but I do feel like this masculine drops the coin and chooses passion. Okay. I'm going to the unicorns. Okay. Interesting, because you've got exercise, so really does suggest that you go and read, you go and listen to the reading that I've done for Aries. Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. Get out and about. Take some deep breaths. Let's now go to a quote. You know, I said to kind of watch out for that headache on the left side of the head to be an indicator. I've kind of got it now, so that's a sign, a warning sign. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. Napoleon Hill. I feel like you've done enough and now it's time for you to reap your rewards. When does that time come? Well, it's soon. For the man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. So when does that come? When does the payback come? When you don't have to do so much. And it kind of comes rolling in. Or you come rolling in. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. And whoever is happy will make others happy too. Okay, let's get some more emotion cards here. Frazzled. Yeah, they're tired. But it's time for you to sit back, relax, and reap the rewards. Right, let's go to... I do feel like I want to get you another card from the Unicorn deck. Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Someone who cares about how you feel. Talk about your feelings. Would you like to see the card? Mr. Buckaroo. A unicorn. You're a unicorn, really. This card means that you've been holding some feelings inside and need to let them out. When you talk or write about your feelings, you understand them better. Sometimes you don't know how you really feel until you begin talking. It's not healthy to hold in your emotions, especially anger or sadness. Find a trusted person who will listen to you, such as a friend, family member, or teacher. Let that person know that you need to talk and tell them what you need. For instance, if you want them to listen without giving you advice, then let them know. Let me repeat that. For instance, if you want them to listen without giving you advice, then let them know. If you want them to comfort you, then let them know. If you don't have someone to talk to, if you don't have someone to talk to, or your feelings are so private that you don't want to share them out loud, then you can write about them. You can also silently talk to your angels or the unicorns. They'll listen to you with love and help you feel better and find answers. Okay. I do feel the point of focus is still on Aries, but maybe Aries is greedy, the Divine Masculine's greedy and would like 12 readings. I mean, I don't know how... we're just going with the flow today, aren't we? I don't know how that's going to go. You'll get what you're given. You always get what you want. Let's finish Taurus. Taurus is reading with a message from the Journey of Love. These shorter readings are super quick for uploading, which is a nice, pleasant surprise, as I don't have to wait around much. Okay. Taurus, the card that's coming out is card number 40, the Void. What did I say about contracts being void? I don't think I explained that well, but what I want to say is that if you're in a relationship or a connection or a partnership and there's name calling, or there's physical abuse, or there's mental manipulation, gaslighting, that's not love. That means it's a wake-up call. Why was this connection present in your life? What can you learn from it? But you have not signed up to be or to take abuse in any way. I want to say the phrase of sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. That's not true, is it? We allow the name calling, the looks. It doesn't have to be, you know, as in physical abuse. Abuse comes in many forms. Abuse is hidden. Let's say that in many ways. So let's have a look at the Void here. Card number 40. I don't believe it's talking about that topic, but it's interesting that I said that the contract is void. You don't have to tolerate that. It's like otherwise the poison gets into you and you start behaving that way, thinking that that's the norm. at the ending of every cycle, and the beginning of every cycle, there is a moment of transition. It may last for any amount of time, a moment of feeling, or many years of deep inner work whilst feeling displaced. The transition may require patience to endure the absence of knowing, the lack of certainty about who you are and why you are here on this planet. A void may open up between one moment of meeting with your lover and the seemingly endless stretch of time, even if it's only days, that seem as though they are eternal in duration as you wait to reconnect again. Yet, if you can accept that entry into the cosmic void as preparation for your next cycle of manifestation, if you can accept that darkness is holding you with love, not with unfeelingness, then you can relax and let the preparation be what it must be. Then you can be well equipped for the next steps forward on your glorious divine adventure this lifetime, meeting the beloved, whether divine or human lover, in a fresh new moment, excited, open, and curious always. This oracle brings you guidance. There are parts of your own process unfolding that you simply cannot know about yet. It will not always be this way, but for now, it is most helpful for you to only deal with what is immediately before you. All else will be shown when the time is right. I felt the energy of wanting 12 readings, and I said you'll get what you're given, okay, in divine timing. All else will be shown when the time is right. There is growing to be done, and then the void will bring forth the next step on your path to meet you. You do not have to worry, and you do not have to search. Be present, be patient. When you can do something, do it. And when you cannot, just be. Your time will soon come. If you are holding a question about relationship, surrender it into the void and let it become what it must be, according to spiritual wisdom and love. Okay, here's the poem. A coming together, a blending of one, where understanding spans the space between and separation disappears to form anew. Taurus, I will catch up with you guys soon. Have a lovely September. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.